Hi, I'm Sarah Rodwold. I'm a realtor in the Boston area, and today this is part 2 of how to buy, and we're going to talk about the search process once you've been pre-approved. So my last video was about pre-approvals and everything that goes into that. I didn't get super detailed because I'm not a lender, so obviously I'm going to leave that up to them because that's their job. But anyway, so today we're going to talk about the actual search. So how to figure out what kind of house you want. I mean, in this area, there's not a lot of options. Well, all over the United States, there's really low inventory, so it's actually the lowest it's ever been. So in order to figure out kind of what you want, where you're going to look, a lot of times people are looking in multiple neighborhoods unless there's a specific reason or, want to be in a particular type of neighborhood. A lot of folks are, will look for houses in multiple places. So, the first thing that I always suggest for people is once you know what you're qualified for, that a lot of times will give you an indication of the neighborhoods that you're going to be looking at, the cities that you're going to be looking at. And then what you want to do is get off Zillow or Redfin or whatever. Not that those platforms are terrible, it's just they have a different business model than necessarily someone like myself. They sell leads, so really what they want is, they don't give you all the information. They want you to have to reach out for the information to an agent, and then that lead goes to an agent that doesn't necessarily actually represent the seller, and then you have to speak to that agent, so it's considered a lead. So it's a ton of money that's made by Zillow doing that. So just FYI. So the best thing to do is to get on MLS, which is the multiple listing service, and agents and brokers have access to that and can give you access to that. You can see across the board what is, what's been on the market, what goes contingent or, accepts an offer or under agreement. And that way you can really see, hey, this has been on the market over a week. So, it's possible that maybe I could get this property for a little less than, what they actually are asking. And, or maybe you can look at stuff that, it's been on for a while, price changes. So they missed the mark on the price, so they've dropped the price. So that's a good time to, make an offer. Obviously, they're willing to negotiate. And places that are back on the market. So I've had clients that have won offers that way. Literally, we put in an offer before any more open houses when the property comes back on the market. That way, they don't have to compete with other buyers. So it forces the seller's hand, and since they just had a deal that fell through, a lot of times they're a little more willing to, if the buyer is solid, work with you. And then you can keep things in like inspections, all that stuff, so you don't have to give up your contingencies.